Hi folks, Michael Wesley here, and today we're going to reset our PixHawk in 4 different ways. And I've had some challenges with a couple of my PixHawks, and what we're going to do is first go find the manual. So I'm going to Google PixHawk manual. PixHawk manual. First thing that typically comes up is the one from 3DR. I would suggest saving this if you want some details on it. They have changed to a software company from a hardware company, so who knows how long it's going to be there. But it's also, the PixHawk manual is on other websites too. So we're going to get there and we're going to find the picture. Number one, the PixHawk has 2 different reset buttons, okay? The first reset button, looking at your PixHawk on the right side, this one by itself resets the I/O ports. So that's over here and maybe up here. Okay. The second, that's right here, number 1. The one that I'm going to call second is marked 3 here on the side with the USB port. That resets your flight control unit, okay? So that's the one, that's where the magic happens. This button right here. You're going to press that one, and you want to press this one just for the fun of it. And that's going to do a reset on your PixHawk. In addition, one of the challenges on the back side, there is a micro SD card. These come with a fairly low quality micro SD card. It's not uncommon for this to go bad. So as soon as you get this, you want to buy a new micro SD card from Amazon or wherever you buy them from, or Office Max or something like that. I'm not supported by those people, although you're welcome to support me if you want. So, and make sure this goes in correctly when you put it back in. What happens is the hole is big enough that it'll actually slide in there and feel like it's in correctly, but it's actually above the thing, and it goes in the right distance. So that'll give you a couple hours of a headache or something like that. So this micro SD card can be taken out. Typically you want to use an adapter or something. Pop it into your adapter, pop it into your laptop, and your micro SD drive on your PC or whatever. Reformat it, put it back in, re-upload the settings, and basically you've got, you refresh the whole thing. That's how you go through the first 3 types of setups, basically I/O, the flight control, reformat this thing, and then go back in and you start fresh. There's another way that a lot of people prefer to do, including myself, which is using the software. So I'm going to talk about this. So with my PixHawk, I closed, Mission Planner is not open right now. So the first thing I'm going to do without Mission Planner being open is I'm going to connect this, and we're going to get 3 tones, which are our driver tones, okay? And those 3 tones will let us know that everything's okay. So let's do this. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to start Mission Planner. I'm old school, so I do things a long way. It's going to take like 3 minutes. Be patient. I click Initial Setup. Install firmware. Now I'm going to select something that I do not want. So I'm going to install firmware of something that I do not want, and that forces it to erase the existing firmware. So if I select, I'm making quadcopter, so if I select quad again, it's just going to say, oh no, firmware is already there. So I'm going to go ahead and select rover. And then, do I really want a rover? Unplug, click OK. See here the erase? Sorry, you can hear my dog in the background. Program. Okay. Those were the musical tones. This dialog says, please wait for the musical tones. So disconnect it and reconnect it, and it's okay. So now this will work for rover. So I'm going to close my ArduPilot, disconnect here, wait a few seconds just to make sure that Windows is ready to reinstall the drivers or reevaluate them or whatever. Okay, so we're good. Going to start my Mission Planner again. Initial setup. Install firmware. Copter. Do I really want to do this? Yes. Unplug. That sound says it's doesn't recognize it. Plug it back in. Oops, click OK. Downloading from the internet. Connecting. Erase. Now it's erasing the rover firmware. This is the software that stays in the device, not actually on the SD card. Now reprogramming, and when it's done, we're going to hear the tones. It says, please wait for the musical tones. Those are the tones. Okay, that is the fourth way. There is a fifth way. And right now I'm having challenges with my two PixHawks. Matter of fact, I'm waiting. I'm getting one from M Robotics. I'm just buying an American one, the proper one soon, because these cause me headaches. Up here it says terminal. And what we would do is click terminal, and it should recognize the PixHawk, connect, and then we should just be able to type the word reset. But I'm going to show you right now. I have challenges and I'm making the video. That's the fifth way and final way to do it too. So I would click terminal, drop down PixHawk. Now I get an error message. So we're going to pretend that it just goes to the command line. I type reset and everything, but you're going to see my error message. I have, which is why I'm going to go upscale. Connect. It's not recognizing the compass. But all those sounds are correct. Open the port, not an HMC device. So this is my error message, and I'm just going to ignore it. Now what I would do is it should actually give me a command line, and I would just type reset, and it says, do you really want to reset? Press Y, and then I press Y, and it resets the device. But it's not working for now. But I think you understand. Go through the way of installing some other software or firmware, and then reinstall the one you want. That's the best way. Thank you. Take care.